If your life feels uncomfortable right now, you may not be behind. You may be just elevating. But here's the part that no one talks about. You cannot elevate and stay comfortable at the same time. Welcome to Life with Toya, where we talk all things healing, style, and living our best life. Today, I want to talk about something just a tad bit different, but it ties in with the vlogs and everything if you have been watching along. We're talking about elevating and how you can't stay comfortable doing just that. Every new level requires a new identity of yourself, and responsibilities may change. And of course, with change, there comes uncomfort or discomfort. So I am in a stage of learning right now. I am learning so much at the same time that I literally feel like I am in school and I need to separate everything that I'm learning by periods or by subject, right? So I'm learning movement in my body, Pilates. I'm learning some new roles and new responsibilities at my job. I'm learning Coursera. My job paid for me to be certified in data analytics on Coursera, so I'm learning that as well. I got a new camera, so I'm learning that. I'm editing differently now, so I'm learning a new editing software. Trust me, I am in the thick of it right now. A new version of you requires new habits. I am learning how to manage my life with a to-do list because not only am I learning all of this, I'm also trying to get better at managing my different platforms. So now I want to get to a place where I can easily spread the love with a to-do list, and then I focus on my energy in certain areas every day. And so this will actually help me to stay on track with who it is that I am trying to become. Who it is I am becoming. Let's correct that. And I'm going to be honest with you and let you know that new habits feel really awkward. Something that you may not be used to doing, you have to continue to do. And for me, I like to go by a checklist. Did I do this? Did I do this? Until it becomes second nature. Now I just get up, use the restroom, wash my hands, wash my face, brush my teeth, all the things. And then I make up my bed and then I get dressed to work out and then I work out. So I've been doing it so long now that it comes second nature to me. And then when you want to change it up and add some things, it can feel awkward again because you are relearning and you're training your brain and your mind and your body to do things in a certain order. With that awkwardness, you can find yourself saying, this isn't me. And you're right. It's not the old you. It's the new you. And so it's going to take a little adjusting to get used to the new you. So some examples for me is showing up for a Pilates in the mornings. Girl, my class is at 6:15. They do offer some 5:15 classes, but I'm like, sis, 5:15 is pushing it. And there are so many consequences for missing your class. So you lose your credit and they charge you for missing the class. So this is a certain level of accountability that is needed. So that is why I have not done a class before 6:15, because I would hate to wake up late or get to class late and I'm not allowed in. I'm also being disciplined with uploads no matter what life tries to throw my way, guys. So I lost my memory card. And I was set to schedule this 2 hours ago. And I have spent almost an hour and a half to 2 hours looking for this memory card because I don't want to revert back to filming on my phone. Smarter decision would have been just, girl, go ahead and film on your phone, whatever, it doesn't matter, and upload it and then look for it. And you should be able to have it for your next vlog or whatever the case may be. But I was like, I've invested this money in this new equipment and I want to use it. So I'm looking for my memory card, which is another reason why I am decluttering my whole entire house. So whenever everything has a place, has a home, and whenever I'm not using it, it goes to its home. So when I need it, I can just find it, right? That would definitely make life so much easier. This is why I am refining my home space. I'm being disciplined by waking up in the morning and I'm doing my workouts and I'm going to Pilates and I'm decluttering my space one space at a time until we get the whole thing done. Growth is unfamiliar before it becomes aligned. I can't think of any other better way to say it. It's going to feel awkward. It's going to feel uncomfortable. Once it feels aligned, girl, it's going to feel like butter. Point 2 that I want to make is that comfort masquerades itself as peace. So the next time you feel peace, ask yourself, is this peace or is this comfort? One of the things that is so comfortable to me is my bed right before it's time to wake up. I don't know what it is about that time, but it gets the most comfortable at that point. And it's like, do I just stay in the bed or do I get on up and start my day? Staying in the bed is comfort. Getting up and starting the day is uncomfortable. But the earlier I get started, the more that I can get done. And we can have a successful, productive day. Future me is not going to be disappointed. I want to see her do well. And the only way that she can do well is if me stays consistent. When you're learning new things, there is a stretch. And you have to learn to be patient with yourself. You have to understand that this is not something that you are familiar with yet. And you will eventually catch on. And life will get better for it. Versus trying to do things the way you used to always do them. So on my phone, it was comfortable. I could just pick it up, film, put it back. And then sometimes it would be like, all right, girl, we ain't got enough storage for all of this. So I would have to go in and delete some things. But the app that I used, InShot, on my phone, it was so easy. And so now when I'm learning CapCut Desktop Pro, it's different. And then they're like, nah, but over here in CapCut, this is the way you do it. And it's like, girl. And another thing that you could be doing is saying you want more, but protecting what's familiar. I want to lose more weight, and the best time for me to work out is in the morning. I have a 9 to 5, and I have things that I do during the middle of the day, and I have to be available. So I prefer to work out before my corporate America hours start. And then I would like to have my evenings to myself because I have also learned that if I work out after work, I can't sleep. So for my body, I will have to be uncomfortable and get up early to get my workout in. And if I want my dream body, I'm gonna have to sacrifice something, and I am willing to sacrifice comfort. What are you willing to sacrifice? Drop it down in the comment section down below. If you like what you're hearing so far, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, and once you do, hit that notification bell to let you be notified every time I drop another video. Point number 3, discomfort is a sign of expansion. We're about to grow, and I feel like plants, when they grow, it's gotta be uncomfortable. To go from a little mustard seed to a giant tree has got to be uncomfortable. It can't be the most comfortable thing. You know what I mean? Now, I do want to add a little nuance. Is that how you say it? I do want to add a little nuance. All discomfort is not a sign of growth. Discomfort can also be a sign of it's time for you to relocate. It's time for you to move. So that you can grow because you have outgrown this here. Whether that's relationship, friend, job, home, whatever, you know what I mean? Because if you have a 2-bedroom and it's you and 2 kids and you find out you're pregnant, it's going to be real uncomfortable to stay in that house when you have 3 kids and you can have 2 boys and now you're about to have a girl. So the girl may have to room with the parents for a little bit until you get enough space so that you can have, the little girl can have her own room. So discomfort doesn't always mean you're growing. It can also mean that it is a sign that it is time to grow. So the right discomfort can feel like learning, showing up scared, doing it anyway. Joyce Myers has a book called Do It Afraid. I've heard so many good things about that book. I have not read it yet, but it is on my list of books to read or listen to. So whenever you feel a hint of discomfort, there's a question that you should ask yourself. Is this misalignment or is it expansion? Because that will give you the answer and the direction that you need to go or the direction you need to grow. Love that. If you are in a season where things are feeling unfamiliar, harder, or you're feeling super stretched, do not be afraid. Don't panic because this may not mean failure. It may mean elevation. And so I invite you to elevate with me. I need you to comment elevate if you are choosing growth over comfort this year. Thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, enjoy life with Toya.